Hey guys, welcome back to Cardinal Strength Corner for August 2016. Our guys have been in camp now for a week and a half. I'm sure your players have been doing the same. And this month we want to talk about recovery sessions. We've done 3 now with our team, all right, to try to get their bodies back for the next practice. All right, a lot of times what people talk about is trying to prevent injury, and we are never in the business of trying to prevent injury. We're in the business of trying to reduce the risk of injury. All right, and these recovery sessions are a great way to help reduce the risk of injury as long as you stay on top of it and try to get these sessions in at least once a week, and if we can, we try to get them in twice a week, whether it's a long session or even just a little bit of work in a shorter session as well. All right. When we do one of these sessions, we want to hit every joint of the body. Now, every joint of the body needs a little bit either of mobility or stability. All right, and we try to make sure that we try to hit the more emphasized one with each joint so that we're hitting the area that's going to try to reduce that risk of injury in that given joint. All right, so we're going to go over exercises today that cover the ankle and that cover the knee. All right, the knee is kind of the focal point of where you get a lot of injuries kind of coming up sometimes, whether it's tendonitis or whether you get more severe injuries like we've all seen before. All right, so we really want to take care of the knee, and we take care of the knee by the joint below and above. All right, so we want to take care of the hip, make that mobile. We want to take care of the ankle and make that mobile so that we can keep that knee stabilized. All right, but we're going to show you 2 exercises today, all right, that are going to help the ankle and help the knee. All right, and then you guys can hopefully run some of that with your guys if it fits your program. All right, Coach Fakes is going to enter in the rack here to do an ankle mobility exercise. All right, so he's going to put the ball of his foot on a 25-pound bumper plate just to give it just a little bit of elevation on the toe. All right, so that he has that heel and the toe at just a slight incline like you see right there. All right, he's going to put his hands up on the rack. His back foot is pretty irrelevant. He can hang it back there because really the emphasis is on the front leg alone. All right, so what you're going to notice is that he's going to drive that knee out over his toe while the heel stays in contact with the floor. That's very important. That's going to create that dorsiflexion in the ankle. That's going to create mobility in the ankle, all right, which is exactly what we're looking for. All right, so make sure that your guys are not lifting that heel up off the ground. They're keeping it placed into the floor while driving the knee out over. All right, now that is the first way that you can do this exercise. All right, the second way that we'll do with a lot of times with our guys is to actually drive the knee out over the toe and hold that position for a given amount of time. All right, so if you have another exercise going on while this is happening, maybe your guys are doing a complex with a barbell of some sort, we might have this position being held while that complex is going on, so you're getting 2 things done all at the same time. All right, moving on to the next exercise. All right, we're actually going to do a knee stability exercise with a red band. All right, this is a 3-way reverse lunge. We're going to show you one of those 3 ways. All right, so Coach Fakes is going to put the band just below his knee. All right, and he's actually going to make himself pull away from where the band is attached to so that we're creating a lot of tension when he goes into this reverse lunge. All right, so when he goes into that reverse lunge, he's going to do it with the free leg. So he's going to do it with his left, and he's going to drop down to that lunge. All right, nice and tall body. The knee doesn't touch the ground. He's holding that position, and notice that band is trying to pull him towards the rack. He needs to achieve that nice vertical shin angle like you see right here. He's going to go down again, nice and tall, great stability at the bottom. He's not letting his knee pull in towards that rack, which is the key with this exercise, and then return back up to the top. All right, notice that foot stays flat into the ground as well. Okay, so a great knee stability exercise, a great ankle mobility exercise. Like we said, we do every joint of the body. So we're going to do another exercise that's going to create mobility in the hip, all right, stability in the lumbar spine, mobility in the thoracic spine, all right, and then we'll do a lot of stability and mobility within our shoulder, again, to try to reduce the risk of injury. That is what this whole thing is all about. Hopefully your guys come back with a little bit better feeling body into the next practice and into the rest of the season. Hope you guys enjoy this. We'll see you next month.